afternoon, everybody. Sorry, I don't know if obviously we're late, but it's due to technical difficulties. But thank you for tuning in, of course, to Keeping It Real with Shay. Thank you guys for joining us on this Sunday afternoon. And I know it is a different scheduled a live chat for Keeping It Real with Shay today, but it's only because of who my guest is for today's live chat. So of course, first of all, I want to say hello to everybody watching around the world. Thank you so much for tuning in this afternoon. And of course, I want to thank my new subscribers and my existing subscribers here on Keeping It Real with Shay. Thank you so much for your unending support and of course, love. And with that said, if you're not subscribed yet to Keeping It Real with Shay, please do subscribe, click that thumbs up button, comment on any of my videos, and of course, click the notification bell upon subscribing so you will be up to date on all of my upcoming live chat sessions and of course, most recent uploads. So just an update here in Ontario, of course, Toronto, Canada. We are still in a lockdown, but we're hoping that things will be lifted by May 20th so that we are able to at least move around a little bit and be up and about. So for all of you guys that are still, of course, on a lockdown, I hope you guys are staying safe and taking care of yourselves and staying healthy, and of course finding different ways to keep yourselves occupied and keep yourselves active, and of course your mind going. It's definitely a good time to pick up a new hobby or of course learn something new. So that's really my update for me. Now today, guys, my show's going to be a little different. As many of you guys know, my channel has always been me speaking English, but today we're going to touch a little bit on my roots, and we are going to have a Tagalog, English, and maybe just a little bit of Italian show today. So it's so exciting. It's definitely going to be a lot of fun. So make sure you stick around till the end of our show. Now, as I mentioned in my post about our show today, we are all going through a pandemic still after, of course, over a year. But, you know, it's not only here in Ontario or here in Canada that is experiencing this pandemic. It's, of course, everybody around the world. And it's a global pandemic and everybody is affected just like us here at home. So this is why I decided to do this live chat today, or do this interview with my special guest, is because we want to know, or I want to know, what the pandemic is like on the other side of the world. So today I have my cousin from Italy who is going to be joining us today. So without further ado, all the way from Italy, please help me welcome Roy Mendoza. Hello.
Hi, Ate.
Hello.
Yeah.
How are you doing, Roy?
Good. Very good.
Good.
Yeah.
And how's the weather there in Italy?
It's sunny today, but I closed the window because it's too hot.
It's too hot. But what's the time there? What's the time there
It's
right now?
already 7 p.m.
Oh, 7 p.m. Oh, okay. Well, 7 p.m. That's and it's still bright. Like the sun is still out, not yet. Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry, it disappeared from the screen.
The sun is still out until 7:30. Then later on, maybe by August, it will be later also at 9 p.m. There was still sun.
Oh, wow. So what time does the sun normally set there?
What do you mean?
What time is the sunset?
Sunset normally it's in the morning.
Sunrise.
Sunrise 7, and then sunset in summer August by the 9, maximum 9:15 p.m.
Oh, wow. So it's like ours too.
Yeah.
Right now it's the sun sets just after 8
Mm-hmm.
usually, and then the sun rises, yeah, probably around 6,
6. Yeah.
something like that, 6:30
Mhm.
or 7. Well, welcome to Keeping It Real with Shay. I'm so excited to have you on the show, so thank you so much.
Welcome.
And of course, we want to say hello to everyone watching again. If you are, if you are logged into YouTube, please utilize the live chat box so we know that you guys are watching. I know there might be some people that are watching without being logged into their actual YouTube account, but that's okay. We do want to, of course, say hello if you are watching. And of course, if you have any questions later on for Roy, feel free to use the live chat box as well and ask him whatever you want, and he will respond in Tagalog or maybe Italian.
I hope so.
So we're gonna make this fun, and of course, every guest on Keeping It Real with Shay, um, it takes part in our Never Have I Ever segment. And the reason why I brought this segment on is because it breaks the ice with all of my guests. Okay,
Okay.
so Roy, you have your signs ready? All right.
I
Okay.
have.
All right, awesome. So I'm going to share the screen. Now, these questions, I try and make sure that these questions are different than my other shows. Okay, so I have specific questions, and don't worry, they're not too embarrassing, but they're fun. Okay, so this is just for us to, of course, have a little fun. So, Roy, are you ready for Keeping It Real with Shades Never Have I Ever segment?
Ready. I'm
Yeah,
ready.
ready. Okay, hold on. I'm just going to share my window here. And okay, so do you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, so again, you are now in the hot seat for Keeping It Real with Shades version of Never Have I Ever. So the first question is, okay, hold
What
on,
is it?
next slide. Okay. All right. Never have I ever eaten a whole pizza by myself.
I have.
You have. Is it
Yeah,
like,
it depends on the how big is it. Yeah.
that's
It,
true. That's true. But how big was the one you ate by yourself?
I mean, here in my place, it's not a typical round pizza. Okay, we have like oval pizza. It's a long one. It's like 1 meter. So I ate maybe because I bought it half of it. Maybe it's 1 kilo. Maybe half of it, and I ate. It's like the typical pizza margherita, we call it.
Pizza margarita. Oh yeah, that's just like tomato sauce and like pepperoni,
Lots of
right? Or
mozzarella. Yes, lots of mozzarella.
lots of mozzarella. Ooh, yum. Okay, so you can finish a whole pizza.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. All right. Next, never have I ever gone skinny dipping. So that's you have. Okay, let me guess. Let me guess. In the Philippines,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
when you were younger.
Yeah. I was
Okay,
like that.
but how about now? Like as an adult, have you ever tried to do skinny dipping?
No, no, not so much.
No, eh?
No, no way.
Yeah,
No
I
way.
don't. I don't. I don't think I would be able to either. No, no. I don't even think. Actually, when I went home to the Philippines, I remember when I was 4 years old, I think, and we were in the I know the ilog in front in Tanawan in
Yeah.
Batangas in front of I think it
Oh,
was our Lola, like Lola's house, right?
yes.
And all the cousins, the older cousins, of course, were, everybody swimming in there. But I think I went in with just my underwear. So I don't think that counts.
It's normal.
But I was only 4 years old.
When you are kid, you're young, you're not thinking you're just thinking to dive in the A-log without
Yeah,
anything.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when you're young. Okay, so that's funny. Okay, the next. Never have I ever stood someone up on a date.
Never.
Okay, I didn't think so. I was a little nervous there because you took a deep breath.
Mm-mm.
But
No, I thought inisip ko muna kumbaga kung tama
mm-mm.
ba yung sagot ko.
Tama ba ang?
Tama siya. I know, it's never.
It's
That's
never. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's if you had made a date tapos you didn't come. You didn't show up.
no, I'm not that kind of person. So
You're
every
not that
time,
kind of person.
yeah, I have appointments, everything. If it's same time, I call the other one, or else I call the other one also. So
Oh, wow,
just,
may same time pa.
yes, just to make sure that I will come because once I said I had to go. Like to you, no?
Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I get it. Okay. All right. Next question. Never have I ever peed in my pants as an adult.
Yeah, maybe, maybe I have.
Oh,
When
maybe
I,
you have. What do you
yes,
mean?
when I was drunk, I
I knew
remember that
it.
day. Yeah, I remember that day. Yeah, I was
I knew it. I knew it.
drunk that day. Maybe it's like a birthday party of my friend. And when I came home, I slept without changing anything, and then in the morning it's all wet. Beds is all wet. So
Oh my gosh, that's because we're drunk and like you don't know, right? What we're doing. But hey, I'm sure that there are a lot of people who have experienced this before and you're not the only one. Okay. Next. Never have I ever been chased by a dog and then bitten. Because in the Philippines, there's dogs everywhere, right?
I have, but never beaten. But
Oh, never been. Okay.
yes, it's
Well,
always like
that's
when you are crossing on someone's house, and in that house there's always a dog, and then you are trying to walk slowly, but later on they will bark you, and then you are going to run.
run away. But don't they chase after you if you run?
Yes,
That's so
you have to
scary.
run faster than.
Yeah, because I know in the province, there's always dogs just lingering like strays, right? That are
Yes.
just lingering. Oh
Mhm.
my gosh. Scary, scary. Okay. Never have I ever been kicked out of a bar.
No, never,
Never. Well, that's good. That's a
never.
good thing.
Yeah.
That's a good thing. How are the bars in Italy? Are they strict?
I mean, now,
No,
yes.
not now. Like before pandemic. Are they strict?
Yeah, they're strict because normally pubs or bars, we call it pubs because in English,
Yeah.
um, they are strict because usually there's a lots of tourists before, and when before you enter they ask you IDs. Then if you are not an adult, you're not allowed. So if you are under 18, you're not allowed to go inside a bar.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow.
then there's every bars there's always someone, how do you call it, bodyguard? It's not bodyguard.
Yeah, the security, like a bouncer, a bouncer.
Yes, bouncers. Yes, bouncers.
Oh,
Big.
yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that's good to know. That's good to know. Okay, and of course, the last question. Never have I ever attempted martial arts moves while by myself. So do you like karate in front of the mirror? You have. I think that's like a guy thing.
Always. What do you? I mean, lumaki ako looking watching always like these Karate Kids, like Jackie Chan's, like this. So I mimic them.
Yeah, which I think
When you're
as
happy, I
kids we
mean,
do that.
when you're happy, just try to make like something martial arts move.
Yeah,
When you
like
have kids
Karate Kid.
also.
That's so funny. Okay, that's an awesome question. Well, thank you so much, Roy. You have survived keeping it real with Shays. Never have I ever. Oh my gosh, that was so fun. You know what? I I love that I figured this out, and I what do you call this? And I was able to come up with something that will break the ice always at the beginning of the show,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
Um, so is your baby waking up? Okay.
yeah. Hold on,
Okay.
hold
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys. So um Roy has his little boy in the room with him, so he's napping. So look, hi! That's so cute. Hi, cute. Cute, cute. So, for those of you again who have just come into Keeping It Real with Shay and my live chat for today, I do have my cousin Roy, all the way from Italy, who is joining us this afternoon here in Toronto, and of course that this evening in Italy. First, I want to give a shout out to Lornick Channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. I want to give a shout out to iCasina TV, and of course, Sissy, Cha and Jay's channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So again, guys, if you are watching, please let us know. Say hello to us using the live chat box. I want to, of course, say hello to everybody watching from the Mendoza family there in Italy. Hello. I hope everybody is doing well. And to our family in Virginia, I'm hoping they are online as well. Guys, let us know again that you guys are watching so we can give you guys a quick shout out. So, Roy,
Yeah.
we are going to get started now with the interview. It's not really an interview. I just, with everything going on in the world, it's always, I mean, this is actually a good thing to reconnect because, we connect here and there, but never really, this way. So this is a nice way for, of course, our family later who couldn't be watching us live to see us, later on, right? Because this is going to be on my YouTube channel forever. So we can always go back when we're old and be like, oh my gosh, remember when we were on YouTube? So this is good, right? And for many of you, keeping it real with Shay, this channel is really my scrapbook. It's like my virtual journal, really. And it's always a channel that I'm hoping that spreads inspiration and of course awareness and motivation at times. So with that said, Roy, how actually, let's start with this. Where in Italy are you situated?
Well, I'm here in Rome. We call it Roma, Rome, Italy, center of the Italy, capital of Italy. Then.
Capital of Italy. Okay, yes. I've been there and I love it. I'm hoping that we can go back and see you guys. Oh my gosh, I would love that. So
Yeah.
I think your brother is on, Kuya Danny. That's your
Yes.
brother, right? So Kuya Danny says, hello from macaroni. So I guess that means hello from Italy. Oh gosh.
No,
Country.
It's Marco. Marconi is a
Oh,
place.
Marconi.
Yeah.
Marconi.
It's a place where they live. Yes.
Marconi pala. Okay. So, Kuya Danny, hello. And of course to his family from Marconi. So, Marconi is like a suburb of Rome?
Yeah, and
Or
it's not
like a
suburbs,
little
it's part
town?
of the city center, but yeah, outside of city center, by the way, not downtown, but yeah.
Oh, okay. And how far is that from you?
Like my
Oh, he
oh, yeah, a
froze.
lot. It's
Oh,
like 45 minutes from.
oh, he's far.
Can you
Oh,
hear me?
yeah, I could hear you now. I could hear you now.
Yes.
Don't worry, it's okay. It's okay. So he's about 45 minutes from you.
Okay.
Hello?
Yep.
Okay, you're there. You're a little
Hello.
laggy. Yeah, it's
Hi.
okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
You're lagging a little bit, but that's okay. Could you hear
Hey,
me? Hi. Yes. Could you hear me?
let me change. Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Did you want to change your settings?
Okay.
Okay, you can change your settings. Go ahead. Okay. Oh, okay. So we'll wait for Roy to come back. Roy will just kind of adjust his settings. But guys, of course, I want to say hi to my cousin, which is Roy's brother, Danny. Kuya Danny from Marconi. So it's not macaroni. It's Marconi. See how when you read something and it starts with, and it started with Mar, so I automatically thought it was macaroni, macaroni, Italy, I don't know. Anyways, um, once again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to, of course, Keeping Your Air with Shay. If you're not subscribed yet to my channel, please do subscribe. Click that thumbs up button. Comment on any of my videos. If you like this one, definitely click that thumbs up button. And of course, click the notification bell once you subscribe so you'll be up to date on all of my live chat sessions and of course most recent uploaded vlogs. So here we have Roy again. Hi.
Hi.
That's okay. This happens on live. So it's okay. I'm glad that you're back. Okay.
Okay.
So we're talking about Kuya Danny and he's in Marconi and it's about 45 minutes away from you.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Right.
so you're in Rome. Okay. Now, let's talk about the pandemic. What are the restrictions? Like, what are the restrictions there right now in Italy?
Well, right now, we are in yellow because we have color coding here in Italy, which is red zone, yellow zone, and orange zone and yellow zone. Red
Oh,
zones is like high risk, high risk. I mean, there's a lot of people infected, by the way. And now we are in yellow, which means bar, restaurants, and other shops are open, but they
oh,
have
okay.
a time scheduled by they are going to close at maximum at 6 p.m. Everyone after
Oh, there's
6
so
p.m.
yeah.
After 6 p.m. Some restaurants and bars are open, but you are able to make a takeaway only. You're not able to make a dinner or eat something inside of the restaurants and bars.
So your restaurants are open,
Mm-hmm.
but after 6 o'clock,
Yeah.
you can't. You could do a takeout.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Okay, well, that's good because here right now in Ontario, we have color coding as well, but we're in a lockdown stay at home order. So everything is closed.
Yeah.
We can do curbside and takeout, and our
Mm-hmm.
shopping malls are closed. Are your shopping malls open?
Yeah, we are right now. We are in yellow, so shopping malls are open from Monday to Friday, and then Saturday and Sunday are weekends are closed mostly because people are not working, so they tend to go to the shopping mall. So government try to close everything that people where can they go.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's
Mm-mm.
true. Um, but you know what? I think that's better because then it kind of contains everybody, right? So,
Yeah, but
you- Go
people are
ahead.
not. It's like 1 year. 1 year na kasi. It's been 1 year na, and then people are getting mad because one is if I have a business, okay, I have to close it. I mean, I'm not. I have to close it because there's no one is entering to my business. No one is, because Rome is like tourist place only. Without tourists, we are not working. You get it?
Okay.
Once the shop is
Wow.
closed, we are still paying the shop, the rent, the everything, the bills.
Yeah.
So go, they're not helping us. So that's it.
That's like here too. A lot of the businesses, especially small business and local businesses, are
Mhm.
affected by the pandemic. And just like you said, it's been over a year now. So
Yeah.
it's actually hurting the economy. So I'm sure it's hurting, Italy too,
Mhm.
Italy's economy as well. Um, so in terms of you and your, like, you as like a essential worker, I'm sure you're essential. Are you essential? You fall under the essential category?
Well, I'm luckily I'm the one who's working in my family. I'm the one only is working because I'm working in the government. I'm not going to mention it for confidentiality.
Of course, of course.
I'm the one only that's working, so the other people here are not one. So I'm the one who's going to help them. By the way,
Yeah, because
we are
you're
all
the
a job, but if I have pag wala akong trabaho, lahat kami dito wala kami makakain. Talaga.
yeah. So does the government there, in Italy, do they have programs for people that have been or have lost their jobs due to the pandemic? Do they have government assistance, or is there anything like that kind of programs to help all these families or all these people that have lost their jobs due to the pandemic?
Yes, they have, but some people hindi nila, o Tagalog hindi nila nare-receive yung tulong, yung help. Because like for example, ang dami kasing nawalan, like my wife, like every people here, they file for what we call it. It's not like a resignation, but ano ko ba sasabihin na yun? Yung parang help para sa government pero hindi naman dumadating yung help. Instead
Mhm.
na may dumating na help, okay na pero walang dumadating.
Wow. So it's really hard. It really is hard. And this is the reason why I really wanted to share this awareness, because there's so many people I know that are affected by the pandemic here in Canada. And there's so many people that are also um that they're complaining.
Yeah.
Right, and I get that we complain, but here in Canada we do have programs for our fellow Canadians um that are without work, our families and our kids, that are without anything. So guys, everybody that's watching from Canada, this is the reason why I wanted to spread this awareness, because if you hear Roy just mentioned that there are so many people affected by the pandemic in Italy, and they don't have assistance like we do here in Canada. So we should feel very fortunate that despite the pandemic, and despite what's going on with us here in Canada, there are other people around the world that have it worse than us, right? So we should always feel blessed for what we do have in the country we live in despite the pandemic. And this is why I wanted to share this, because you know and this is kind of why sometimes I don't like to go on social media and like read everything or watch the news and see everything, right? Because you hear people, there's different feelings about this pandemic and how it's, how it's affecting everybody, right?
Yeah.
But we
Mhm.
forget that it's not only us, it's everybody around the world, right? So thank you so much for sharing that. I mean, I hope that in the light of, everything that the government, the government will see that there are a lot of people that are affected by the pandemic, and we never wish this pandemic to happen, right?
Yep.
It just, it happened, right? So
Yep.
now I think it's a plan that the government, within their own government body, that needs to really, figure out what are we going to do and how can we help these people, right?
Yes.
Before I continue, I just want to give a shout out to Mr. Isen Aquino. Wow, thank you so much. I am so honored that you came and visited my show. And of course, thank you so much for your your, I think this is a super chatter seats because I don't, a sticker, but thank you. Thank you so much, Ice, and of course, Isen, and of course, GC Lifestyle. Thank you so much. Roy, Isen Aquino is actually, he's well known here on YouTube. You should subscribe to him. He sings. He's a singer, acoustic singer, very talented. So check his channel out. So
Oh,
it's yeah, so I'm just very honored because I think this is the first time he's actually been to my live. So
okay.
thank you so much, Ivan. Thank you. And yes, thank you.
Oh,
And of course, to everybody else that is here watching us, again, thank you for tuning in. We are speaking live with Roy Mendoza from Italy, from Roma, Italy. So, with the pandemic and everything, when you think back, right, to what it was like, what Italy was like before the pandemic, versus how it is now during the pandemic. Besides, everyone losing their jobs and stuff, do you see a significant difference? Do you see a big difference in just how, even just the city of Rome, how it is really different now?
yeah. I mean, there's a lot of difference. Like for example, I will tell it right now immediately. The social life, what we have before and now. I mean, noong tumama yung pandemic, the first wave, well, the first wave, um, it's like months na hindi mo makikita yung relatives mo. Not like before, in one day you can go everywhere. And then, what else? Talking about Rome, before, lots of chaotic in Rome. Not like now, it's like a ghost town. I mean, if I'm going to bring this laptop around Rome, you will not see anything. No tourist shop is closed. I mean, it's the best time to go here because there's no one. You can see everything.
Yeah.
No, but it's I mean, we are not hindi kami sanay na makita yung Rome na walang tao. I mean, in the squares, normally there's people, lots of lines, lots of people here. But right now, we don't have anything. I mean, it's closed. You remember the Trevi Fountain, the Wishing Fountain? So lots of
Yes,
people.
the
Now there
trend.
are now. I mean, there's no one. You can just walk in, then take a picture, and then go away. I mean, there's nothing. No
Wow.
life.
So there's no, it's like that. And is this during the day, like all day, or it's during that time after 6 p.m. when everybody's back and it's like a
No,
curfew then?
yeah, it's during a time. Because we have also a curfew at the night. Maximum at 10 p.m. you should be at the house. No one go out. No one. I mean, no one except for those who are working until the night. You have a valid motivation to go out, or in case of emergency. That's it only.
Wow. That's, I
Mhm.
mean, here we can still see people walking outside for air or exercise, because we can still do that. But to see, and especially Rome, in the square, to
Yeah.
see it empty like
Mhm.
that. That is
Yeah.
really a sight, I'm sure, to see. Um,
For some who went here and they know that Rome is a chaotic place, lots of people around, restaurants, bars, and everything. Right now, there's no one. Bars to take cappuccino or croissant in the morning, no, you don't have it anymore. I mean, some people prefer to close their bars because no one is coming. So
Wow. That's so
little
sad. That's so sad. We have
little.
actually a question for you from GC Lifestyle. So he says, anong feeling noong last year kayo ang the highest cases?
Well,
So last year, that must have been really scary.
yes, hindi ko masasabing proud kami dahil kasi kami yung number one, but yun yung time na pinakita sa mundo na ang Italy is the number one country na nag-ano. Kasi like they said, government is not hiding any information from the Italian people. So they are nilalagay nila lahat ng numbers ng cases, hindi like other countries na I don't want to mention anything for political
Of
purpose
course,
also.
no, no, no. And this channel is very like we don't try and talk
Yeah,
controversial. So no,
like
no, I
other
understand.
countries that they are hiding something that they are not going to put the exact death rate of the infected people. So they prefer to act immediately, to lock down immediately. And yes, for me, it's okay to be locked down so that we matapos agad kami. For now, what I see is like other country here in Europe, they're still in lockdown, but here in Italy, we are now in the phase of paano ba, malapit na, kumbaga, malapit na.
Yeah,
Malapit.
and I agree with you. I think if you do a hardcore shutdown, that is actually more effective than having little pieces open up and then you close down again.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you when it comes to that because this, especially in this wave that we're in right now, I have to say is probably the most scariest wave. We're just seeing a lot more people getting the virus so much faster with this new variant than we were with the just the string before. So it's so sad, and it's crazy how this thing is just like it's just really tearing up the world. Like it's bigger than a tsunami. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it's
Mhm.
it's just sad. It's affecting so many people. So um mask wearing is a
Yeah.
thing now, right? So how
What
did
we call
you
the new normal, the mask wearing, the don't handshaking, the hugging, the beso beso. Like Italian likes beso beso each other even if you don't.
yes.
So we don't have any more like this. They're not afraid for this kind of social.
Of course. Yeah. So what is like how are you coping? Like I know you're still working, but how are you coping? Like how has this affected you? I mean, I know you talked about, the family and stuff and your wife and people who that have lost their jobs, but in terms of you yourself, when you have to go to work in the morning, are you scared like as well? Like are you very now even more cautious about what is out there, I guess,
Yeah, yeah.
for you, but how has it affected you?
Well, before it is not like very hard na para bang ano lang, okay ka lang, go with the flow ka lang, wear the mask. Sometimes wala kang mask kahit kausap mo yung colleagues mo kasi you know that they don't have COVID. But the circle of ng infected people around us is like going parang lumiliit na. So that time parang natatakot ka na kasi para bang palapit na ng palapit sa'yo yung COVID sa'yo kasi once na magkamerong ng COVID cases sa trabaho mo, sa work mo, so you have matatakot ka rin para sa pamilya mo. Yun lang yun.
Yeah, no, for sure. So were you able to get the vaccine?
Now the vaccine, I mean, we have here the vaccine, but they are starting to vaccine the oldest people. So they
First.
started from 80 pataas, then 70, then 60, ngayon 60 na. 60 to higher. Then later on from maybe 50. Baka in my age, 34, siguro by the end of July, meron ng vaccine para sa
By
amin.
the end of July. So even you as a worker, like as an essential worker, I would say, you guys don't have that, that kind of ticket to get a vaccine?
My boss asked them for us because my boss is a VIP. So,
Yeah,
but they answered, no, you have to fall in line like the other.
I see. Okay. Well, I'm hoping that that changes over there, because you're out there every day. So,
Mm, I need it.
kudos to you. And I hope, of course, it's hard because you do have little kids, and it's scary. It's scary to be out there and then coming home, and be with, of course, your family. So, God is, of course, so good that He has taken care, right? He's taking care
Yes.
of your family, watching over all of us.
Mhm.
But you have to remember yourself to take care of yourself too, right?
Yes,
So,
right.
um, be mindful of what you touch and stuff, right? And that's what it's gonna be like. That's what it's
Yes.
like.
Once, I mean, when I go to work, uh, one thing that I have to do is always wash my hands, everything. Wear face
Yes.
mask, wash the hands, everything. I touch the mouse, I touch this, wash your hand. That's it. I mean, this is your routine. What do you call it?
Yeah, your routine. It's true. It is a routine. So how do you see everything post pandemic? So what do you see life like once this pandemic is over there in Italy?
Here in Italy, I mean, hindi nila talagang gusto ang Italian kasi, kumbaga, sila, I'm sorry, Italian friends, but you are impatient. Yun lang yun.
Walang patience. Okay. Well,
Impatient
no,
nila.
that's fair, right? That's fair.
Hindi sila makapaghintay, so they want to go outside always. But yeah, I mean, post-pandemic, it's like hindi na katulad ng katulad noon kasi nga ngayon mawawala na yung social life nga. Hindi katulad ng talaga na pwede ka nang lumabas. Okay, let's get together, let's go there, let's go out. But no, ibang-iba na talaga. I mean, it's different lifestyle na talaga.
Yeah. And I think it's going to be like that, like around the world, right? Around the
Mm.
world where,
It's like, yeah,
um,
it's like right now, you will spend talking to another people by zooming or make a live stream like this. That's it for
yeah,
security.
it's true. I mean, this is the way we socialize now, right? Through Zoom, video chats, YouTube channels, live streams. Like, this is like the new wave, the new normal, like we say, right? And it's sad that even within our own
Yeah.
families, even when
Yes.
we live in the same country or the same city, it's even hard. Like, are you able to see your parents? Roy, could you hear me? Are you able to see your parents? Is he having technical difficulty? Could you hear me, Roy? No?
I'm sorry, I can hear it. Nawawala yung signal.
Oh, okay. I said, are you able to see your parents? You can't hear me?
But
Are you able to see your
slightly.
parents? Slightly? You can't hear me or you could? No?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Yes, you can. You are able to see your parents, or yes, you can hear me.
Yes, I can see. every weekend.
Oh,
Nakikita kasi.
good.
Yes. Right now, yes.
Oh, good, good. That's good. That's important.
Yes.
That is very important.
That's the
Is
one that they tinuro sa akin na until now dapat since they have apo, so ipakita mo sa kanila na meron kang apo. And then sometimes nga busy ka sa trabaho, so once you finish working, so give time to them.
yeah, but I'm glad that they're allowing that. They're
Yeah.
allowing you to visit, which is good. Because
Yes.
here in Canada, it's hard for people to actually
Well,
visit.
depends on the color coding. Pagka nasa orange zone ka, only 2 people can go inside their house, vice versa.
Oh wow! And then
Yeah.
yellow.
Yellow, it's okay, it's fine.
So yellow is like caution.
Yes. Mm-mm.
Okay, so it's gray. You guys have gray.
No, we have red,
Okay.
orange, yellow, and then they have also the white, which is low, no infected in that area.
So the highest is red.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. So you guys use color coding as well. Okay. Very good. Wow. Okay. So, we heard from you in terms of the pandemic and stuff. So I want to ask you this, right? What after this pandemic is done, right? And we may not be able to go back to our old normal, but it'll be a new normal. What is the first thing you want to do after the pandemic?
Oh, after pandemic, surely go back to Philippines, magdagat, yun lang, vacation, kung pwede nga sa kahit diyan sa Canada uli o sa US.
Of course.
This year, I'm just planning to go in US pero yun nga, nagka-pandemic, so.
I know, it's so sad.
Outside Italy. Yeah, go outside Italy is the main, number one kong dapat gawin after pandemic.
Is traveling.
Yes, traveling.
Leaving Italy.
Yes.
Us naman, we want to leave Canada and go and travel. I think everybody is just ready to fly, right? Although scary, I think, it's definitely something that everybody wants to do. I think what's going to happen after this pandemic is whoever's not from Canada is going to be here, and then whoever's not from the US will be there or on the beach or wherever. I think everybody just wants to be out and just ready to just, be out of their country.
Yes.
My other question is, if you're able to eat like at restaurants still though, like you could pick up food and stuff, right?
Yes. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Well,
but you cook though.
Huh?
But you cook. You cook
Yeah,
now.
of course, yes.
Yeah. So you don't have to go to restaurants.
No, Italian
So
foods. Madali
wow,
lang.
that's awesome. Yeah, no, and so how long now? Just for our viewers, how long have you been in Italy now?
Since 1996. So how much is that?
Wow, that's a
20,
very long time.
yes. Oh, mahaba na.
Wow.
1990.
So you've already accustomed you are already accustomed to the culture by now.
Yes.
I know you speak fluent Italian because you need it
Yes.
for your job and
Mm-hmm.
you know to converse, of course. So you know, we still have a few minutes. For anybody that wants to ask Roy a question or even me a question, feel free to use the live chat box. You can ask us anything. It doesn't have to be about the pandemic. Feel free to use the chat box and, of course, ask whatever you want. We still have about 8 minutes left. Actually, we
I'm
have about
taking,
nine
by the
minutes.
way. I'm already taken, so I'm sorry. Ladies, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. So Roy is taken. For anybody asking, which I'm sure I'll probably get some messages, because you know it's rare. A lot of people are like, Shay, how come you never have guys on your show? Well, you know, it's not an easy ask, right? It's not an easy ask. So I'll go to, of course, like, you know, family or like a, you know, a close friend or anybody to be able, because I don't want to be like a matchmaker all of a sudden, right? Although that'll be actually a good show to do.
Why not?
Right? But yeah, so if anybody has any questions, of course, feel free to drop your questions. We have about 8 minutes. But in the meantime, Roy, how about some Italian 101? How about teaching me some, you know, some words that
Okay.
I can
You
use
know
on a
already
daily?
I mean, say hi to someone. It's like ciao. I mean, you know, you heard it already.
So
Ciao.
ciao is hi and bye.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Wow, I always thought ciao was bye.
Yeah, I mean, it's you can say, "Hey, ciao." I mean, it's ciao is like hi, or else
Okay.
when you going away, say, "I'm going, ciao."
Okay. So how do you say oh gosh. How would you be able to say what I always say? Like thank you for um watching. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. Okay, short form though, okay? I don't know if I can say all of that.
Oh,
But
mahaba,
thank you or thank you for watching. How do you say thank you
mahaba.
for watching?
Grazie. Thank you,
Grazie.
miss. Grazie,
Grazie.
per avermi guardato.
Oh my goodness.
That's a long one.
Okay, so grazie,
Wait.
grazie.
Per avermi guardato.
Okay, let's see. Okay, wait, let's see. So you gave me a private chat. Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Grazie per avermi guardato.
Yes. Yeah.
But how do you say it that it sounds Italian? That sounds Chinese. Oh,
No, it's like no, it's okay. It's okay. It's
I mean,
fine.
I sound like I'm speaking Chinese or Tagalog or a different language. Okay, well, it is a different language. It doesn't sound like Italian. Okay, grazie per avermi guardato.
Yes.
Guardato. Oh, I have
Guardato.
to roll my R's.
Yes, 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 yes. That's it.
Ah,
That's it.
so grazie per avermi guardato. I can say
Yes.
that later. I can say that soon, guys. I'm gonna say, okay, guys, here's the challenge before I leave. I'm gonna say it in English. No, I'm gonna say it in English, Tagalog, no, Italian, Tagalog, and then English. I'm gonna try. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. So what else? What are your common words? Like how do you say how are you? I am fine.
It's like in Spanish, ¿cómo estáis? ¿Cómo estáis?
Come stai?
Yes. How are you?
And
¿Cómo
then
estáis? Or ¿cómo va?
come va?
Yes, yes, yes. Like I like your accent. ¿Cómo va? Yeah.
Come va?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
sounds like come va?
Kami ba?
Sounds like kami ba? Komo ba? That's so funny. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love like learning, right? New languages. That's so cool. Okay, so how do you say I am fine? Muy bien. No, that's Spanish.
I'm fine. Io sto bene. Io sto bene. I am
Io
fine.
sto bene. Okay,
Bene.
io sto bene. Bene.
Bene. Bene.
Bene.
Yes.
Okay.
Bene.
Wow. Okay. I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's good. So you were able, because you even have your accent, like your
Yeah.
Italian accent. So
We call it Roman accent.
Roman accent. Did you
Yes.
have to go to class? Did you have to go to classes
Italian
so that you
language. Yes.
learn?
In the school. In the school. I
Oh
learned
yeah,
it
because you were. That's
from high
right. Because
school
you
ages.
see.
Buonasera.
What does that mean? Buonasera.
Buonasera is good evening, or else when you are going, it's like good night. Buonasera
Oh,
or buonanotte.
so you guys have almost the same the words that mean a different thing, but within the same context.
Yes.
Like good evening, good
Depends
night.
on how you tell them, how you
How you
pronounce it to use it.
pronounce
Yes.
it. So if you say
Yes.
buena sera, that's good evening.
Yes. Buonasera. Yes.
Buona
Buona.
sera.
Buona. Yes.
Buona sera.
Yes. Buonasera.
And then how do you say it when you're saying good night?
Buonanotte.
Buona notte. Buona
Yes.
notte.
Notte is
Buona
night. Yes.
notte. You know, Christina, we have a cousin, Christina Ponce. If she's
Yes. Hi,
watching,
Christina.
hi, Christina, Bella, Bella, I call her
Together.
my Bella all the time. If she's watching, she's probably watching or she's going to watch later. But when she speaks English, her Italian, her Roman accent comes out.
Accent.
And then when she talks to her mom, it's like Italian. They speak Italian.
Yes.
And I love it. Yeah. So you grew up with Christina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. We need a reunion. We need a family
Yeah,
reunion. And we will
definitely.
go either we go to Italy or you guys come to Canada.
Of course, of course, of
Yes.
course.
Hopefully that pans out and we are able to of course do that.
Mhm.
But we are reaching, of course, the end of our show. But Roy, thank you so much for taking the time and being on Keeping It Real with Shay. I hope you continue to support the channel, and
Of course.
hopefully we can
Yeah.
have you back on the show. Maybe perhaps cooking on
Maybe.
Keeping It Real with Shay. Maybe you can teach us some Italian
Of
meals
course.
on the go or something. Maybe that's something we can collab on for sure.
Yeah.
But thank you so much
You're welcome.
for your time. And is there anything you want to say to everybody before we go? I don't want you to leave just yet, but um, is there anything you want to say to the viewers or subscribers before you go?
Well, stay safe. Nothing. Be humble and enjoy life. Hanggang nandito pa tayo, just don't forget to love each other, and yeah, that's it. Love each other. That's the right word. Love each other.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Regards, of course, to the Mendoza family who's watching. Kuya Danny, thank you so much. Tita Rosie, your dad. Thank you, Ate Vanji. I don't know, Ate Vanji's watching. But thank you for, of course, tuning in to today's show, and for our cousins in Virginia
Yeah.
that I'm hoping are watching, the Malabanans. Thank you so much for my cousins here, our cousins here in Canada, for all of the viewers. For those of you who will be viewing this later on, thank you for your support to Keeping It Real with Shay. And again, if you're not subscribed yet to Keeping It Real with Shay, please do subscribe. Click the thumbs up button, comment on any of my videos, and of course, click the notification bell so you'll be up to date on all of my latest, uploaded videos, newest videos, and of course, my upcoming live chat sessions. So, as a challenge to myself, I am going to say thanks for watching in the 3 languages that we are, of course, um, I've learned, okay, I just learned today is a little bit of Italian, very minimal, but I want to say grazie per avermi guardato. So that's that. And salamat sa, how do you say? Salamat sa pagnunood today. So
Yeah.
salamat sa pagnunood ngayon. And
Yeah.
thank you for watching, everybody. Stay blessed. Of course, stay safe. And don't forget to keep it real out there, guys. And I will see you soon.